Today is the 20th of January 2025. As we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, we also just experienced the inauguration of the incoming president as the flag flies at half-staff around most of the United States, honoring our 39th president, Jimmy Carter. I want to focus on men who showed us a better way. Both Martin Luther King Jr. and Jimmy Carter were strong and courageous men who stood firm in the face of adversity. They weren't deterred by threats, and they weren't deterred by hate. They stood boldly for what was right and just. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was more than a civil rights leader. He was a visionary who inspired Americans to rise above fear and division. His leadership shone brightest during the 1963 March on Washington, where he reminded us of our collective strength and potential to create a fairer, more unified nation. Like Dr. King, Jimmy Carter's approach to leadership wasn't about ego or power. It was about empowering others and leaving the world better than he found it. This was evident not only during his presidency, but throughout his life. In 1979, Jimmy Carter made a bold statement by installing solar panels on the White House. He foresaw a future where solar energy could empower individuals to harness the power of the sun and free us from our dependence on fossil fuels and the geopolitical powers that control them. Carter's actions symbolized the urgent need for change and a commitment to sustainable progress, mirroring the courage and vision that defined Dr. King's legacy. Together, they showed us what true leadership looks like: strength, purpose, and the unwavering pursuit of a brighter future. One sacrificed his life in pursuit of the greater good. The other sacrificed his power. Both understood that being a public servant and a compassionate human was far more important than personal gain. Brave, honorable, visionary. These men didn't just inspire hope. They set a powerful precedent for the future, showing us that true leadership is defined by selflessness and action, not just ideals. Today, as we face unprecedented climate crises, Carter's vision matters more than ever. Solar power isn't just about saving money. It's about resilience, independence, and honoring the leaders who dared to dream a brighter future. Martin Luther King Jr. and Jimmy Carter were two men who championed justice in their own ways. King for civil rights and Carter for environmental justice and independence from the geopolitical forces that manipulate us like puppets. Their legacies inspire hope and provide us with a clear path toward a more just and sustainable future. On MLK's birthday, let's honor the brave and visionary men who paved the way for change. It's time to pivot from the grip of traditional fossil fuel giants and embrace energy independence. Add solar to your home. Support clean energy initiatives. Together, we can create a world that embodies their shared vision, progress, and sustainability. Follow their example. Build a resilient, just future. Check out my blog article about how Jimmy Carter laid the foundation for solar power. Thank you for listening.